Today, let's sit in cross legs. Bring the feet wide so you can see them outside there. And then take the tops of the feet with the fingers coming underneath and pull the tops of the feet back towards you so the knees descend downwards. You'll have a tighter cross. The one leg will be up above the other one. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Swami Samarth Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri Gurudev Datta. Shri Trimabakeshwar Maharaj Ki Jai. Ganga Godavari Mata Ki Jai. Sat Guru Param Puja Moy Dada Ki Jai. Shri Swami Samarth Guru Mauli Ki Jai. Hi, thanks for coming by today. So, over the course of these videos, I've been showing many asanas. And beyond that, though, I've been really trying to teach how to practice yoga through these videos. But one issue is that, which the first one was very long, because that was a whole practice. Since that very first video, the videos have maybe averaged 20 minutes in length or so. And that's not a whole practice. That's only part of a practice. So I've been teaching a piece of a practice, emphasizing one group of postures, but we need to put it all together into a practice, as much, daily if possible. So somebody asked BKS Iyengar once, as a beginner, how often should I practice yoga? And his answer was every day, 45 minutes to an hour. So that's a good goal to establish. And so every day that may be different. And then today, to try and put some structure to it, today I'm going to show a little 3-posture sequence that is a great way to begin the yoga practice. Not only for the physical benefits and effects and extensions and etc., but for the mental effects. So whether it's in the morning or in the afternoon or in the evening, we need to get our mind into line and into focus for the yoga practice. So this video today, we will explore the beginning. The beginning should be sitting, taking a moment to ask for blessings and give thanks. We spoke of Patanjali last week, or in the last video. So today now, let's begin with the first of what Gita Iyengar, who was BKS Iyengar's daughter. She taught yoga for many, many, many years until she passed away a couple of years ago now. But so she began many of her classes with this sequence for the reasons that I gave. So she called these postures, this sequence, the Fab 3. So let's begin. The first of the Fab 3, which we've done at the beginning of these videos, just for this exact reason, is Adho Mukha Virasana, downward facing hero's pose. So bring the toes together at the back side of the mat back there. Have the toes together. Have the knees apart, the big toes together. Now, from here, kneel forward. Bring the hands, the fingers into the backs of the knees and pull the calf flesh back and out. At the same time, with the tops of your hands, See if you can maneuver the hamstring muscles back also towards the buttocks as you sit down between the knees. So bring the buttocks down onto the heels. Let the legs descend. You can take the knee skin towards the face to help stretch further and open the fronts of the legs. Let the stretch on the fronts of the ankles happen. Let the legs just descend and fold here. Now keep the buttocks down the best that you can. If you're stiff, the buttocks come up or are up, you may need a blanket on top of the heels. Take the outer hip skin down with the thumbs into the front groins to help lift the chest. And keep the abdomen, keep that space in the front of the hip joints as you come forward, keeping the buttocks back and down. Remove the hands, take them forward. Make sure the front ribs don't get caught on the fronts of the legs. Extend the arms forward, straight arms, palms spread, fingers spread, about mat width apart with the two hands. Finally, bring the head down. Again, make sure the big toes are still connected back there. Keep the buttocks moving back towards those big toes. Let the spine come forward out of the buttocks. Extend the muscles of the side trunk towards the armpits. Open the armpits. Move the upper arm muscles towards the elbows as you straighten the elbows. So you need to keep the triceps contracting, the biceps extending more. Relax. So now after you've extended, then go for the expansion. So release and relax the collarbones, the back shoulders, the sides of the throat, the face, the cheeks, the forehead. Now make sure that you've got your hands on the mat here. If you don't, put them on the mat. If you may have to adjust the knees a little bit, but you're going to keep the head down here, and we're going to move into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog pose. So keep the head down. Take the legs back a little bit. Have the feet about hip distance apart. Tuck the toes under. Keep the head down. Keep the arms straight, the hands pressing this whole time. Keep the head near the floor. Now, lift the heels, lift the knees, lift the hips, lift the buttocks. Press into the hands to straighten the arms, to stretch the buttocks up and back. Keep the heels high. Lift the skin of the fronts of the shins away from the feet. Lift the kneecaps. Lift the thighs away from the shins. Lift the upper thighs into those abdominal areas. The abdominal area lift into the spine to lengthen the backside of the spine. Then start to, keeping the front side of the legs moving upwards, start to descend the heels. Any amount. Press the thighs back, lift the thighs up, extend, and then descend the heels. Any amount. As the heels come down, let that help the chest move towards the thighs, opening in the shoulder joints, bringing the head closer to the thighs and maybe to the floor. Now, Relax. Bend one knee. Bring the hands to the middle side of the mat. Step the other foot across the mat. Keep the head down. So we're moving the body into Prasarita Padottanasana, expanded wide foot pose. Bring the hands back between the line of the feet, elbows back, arms, upper arms parallel, lower arms parallel with each other. Finally, bring the crown of the head down to the floor. If it doesn't reach, put a block in or a blanket. Press the outer heels down. Press the balls of the feet down. Lift the arches. Lift the inner groins up into the pelvic area. Move the inner thighs out towards the leg bones, so that as you're lifting the buttocks here, you're also widening the buttocks. Keep the shoulders lifting away from the ears, but at the same time the head relaxing. Now walk the hands forward to straighten the arms and come up halfway. And then heel toe the feet towards each other so you can come on up in a relaxed way. So from there now, you would just continue on with the day's practice. So have a good practice, and we'll see you next time. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Swami Samat Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri Gurudev Datta. Shri Trimabakeshwar Maharaj Ki Jai. Ganga Godavari Mata Ki Jai. Satguru Param Puja More Dada Ki Jai. Shri Swami Samarth Guru Mauli Ki Jai.